Every 30 seconds, an older adult falls in the United States. And the CDC confirms that 1 in 4 seniors falls every year. The cause is almost never what people expect. It is not weak legs or slippery floors. It is an untrained balance system. Jean was 73 when a half-second wobble on her back step changed how she moved through her own home. I showed her 3 wall exercises. 6 weeks later, she walked down that step without holding anything. Your wall is all you need, and we start right now. Exercise 1, the wall push-up. Stand facing the wall. Place both palms flat against it at shoulder height, slightly wider than shoulder width, feet about 2 feet back. Your body forms one straight line from heels to head. Slowly, bend your elbows and lower your chest toward the wall over 3 full seconds. Your body moves as one unit, everything tight, everything connected. When your nose is close to the wall, pause for 1 second. Then push back to the starting position over 2 seconds. That is 1 repetition. Do 12. Most people think of a push-up as an arm exercise. The wall push-up is not. It is a full chain exercise that simultaneously builds pushing strength, core stability, and postural control. When a senior stumbles and reaches out to catch themselves, the force travels from hand through wrist, elbow, shoulder, and into the core. If any link is weak, the catch fails. This exercise trains exactly that chain. Do not let your hips sag or your back arch. That straight line from heel to head is not optional. It is the exercise. Every degree of sag reduces the core engagement that makes this movement genuinely protective. As you push away from the wall, every muscle firing, triceps, chest, shoulders, core, is directly involved in catching a stumble. You are not doing push-ups. You are training your fall-catching reflex. Jean initially found the wall push-up almost too easy. I told her to slow it down. 3 seconds down, 1 second hold, 2 seconds up. At that pace, it is a completely different exercise. By repetition 8, she could feel exactly what was working. By week 3, she told me her arms felt different when she gripped the railing on her back step. More solid, more trustworthy. She had not changed her railing. She had changed what she brought to it. That is what we are building here. Not confidence borrowed from a railing, but strength that belongs to you. If exercise 1 is already showing you something about your body that nobody ever explained, hit the like button right now and let us keep going. 2 more exercises to go, and the most important one is last. Your upper body catching strength is trained. Now we move to the foundation beneath you, because no catch matters if the ankle gives way first. Exercise 2, the wall calf raise. Stand facing the wall with your fingertips resting lightly against it, not gripping, not leaning. Feet hip-width apart, both feet flat on the floor. Slowly raise both heels off the floor, rising onto the balls of your feet as high as comfortable. Take 3 full seconds to rise. At the very top, pause and hold for 2 full seconds. Feel the squeeze through your calves, the engagement through your ankles, and the activation of every small stabilizing muscle in your foot. Lower slowly over 3 seconds. Never drop. That is 1 repetition. Do 15. The wall version is superior to the freestanding calf raise for one reason. It removes the balance challenge temporarily so the muscle can train at full intensity. As it gets stronger, the balance challenge returns naturally. Your fingertips are there for confidence, not support. If your ankles feel unreliable on uneven ground, this is the exercise that changes that. The pause at the top is where the balance training happens. At the peak, your ankle is under maximum load on the narrowest possible base. That 2-second hold trains your ankle stabilizers to hold firm under exactly the load they face when your foot lands on uneven ground. As you progress over the weeks, begin reducing how much your fingertips contact the wall. Start with the pads of 3 fingers, then 2, then 1. Eventually, you will be performing the calf raise with your fingertips barely grazing the surface. And that transition from wall-supported to nearly freestanding is the exact progression physical therapists use to rebuild ankle stability after injury or prolonged inactivity. The wall is not a permanent support. It is a starting point. Every session, you need it a little less. Jean told me that the calf raise changed how she felt at curbs. Not a dramatic change, a quiet one. She said her ankle just felt like it was there in a way it had not been before. Present, ready. She used the word trustworthy again. The same word she used about her arms after the push-ups. When your body starts trusting itself, everything changes. Not just the movements, but the decisions. She started choosing routes she had been avoiding, small curbs, uneven paths. Her world got bigger as her ankles got stronger. If these first two exercises are already showing you something about your balance that nobody has explained before, please hit the like button right now. It takes 1 second and it helps this session reach more seniors who need it. Now, let us finish with the most important exercise of the three. Strength is ready. Ankles are trained. The final exercise takes everything you have built and puts it to the ultimate test, which is standing on one leg. Exercise 3, the wall single leg stand. Stand sideways to the wall with your right hand resting lightly against it, feet hip width apart. Find a fixed point straight ahead, a light switch, a picture frame, and lock your eyes on it. Slowly lift your left foot just 1 inch off the floor. Keep your standing knee soft, never locked. Hips level, shoulders relaxed. Hold for 10 seconds. Breathe normally. If you wobble, let it happen. A controlled wobble is your balance system adapting in real time. That adaptation is the training. Lower your foot, rest 5 seconds, repeat on the right. Do 5 holds on each side. The single leg stand is the gold standard balance exercise in every major fall prevention program in the world. Johns Hopkins Medicine, the CDC guidelines, and the Otago exercise program all include it as non-negotiable. Balance during walking is a single leg skill. Sitting and standing with both feet do not train it. Only this does. The wall is not there to hold you up. It is there so you can focus on the sensation of balance without the fear of falling, because fear causes muscle tension, and tension makes balance worse. Stand sideways to the wall with your right hand resting lightly against it. Your feet are hip width apart. Look straight ahead at a fixed point on the opposite wall, a light switch, a picture frame, anything that does not move. This is not a comfort measure. It is a technique. Your visual system is one of 3 systems that control balance. Giving it a stable reference point frees your vestibular and proprioceptive systems to do their work. Slowly lift your left foot just 1 inch off the floor. Keep your standing knee soft, hips level, shoulders relaxed. Hold for 10 seconds. Breathe normally. If you wobble, let it happen. A controlled wobble is your balance system adapting in real time. That adaptation is the training. Do 5 holds on each side. As the weeks go by, the wobble will lessen. Work from 10 seconds toward 30. When 30 feels stable, try closing your eyes for 5 seconds. Removing vision forces your proprioceptive and vestibular systems to work significantly harder and produces significantly faster results. Jean first managed 7 seconds on her left side before she reached for the wall. She was embarrassed by it. I told her that 7 seconds of genuine single-leg balance training is worth more than 30 seconds of false security with a gripped railing. A 2025 randomized controlled trial found that consistent balance training in adults over 80 produced significant improvements in gait and postural control within 12 months. Jean was 73. Every second she added to that hold was evidence. By week 4, she was holding for 22 seconds. By week 8, she hit 30 on both sides. The back step that had nearly taken her confidence was now something she walked down without a thought. She was not thinking about her feet. She was thinking about her garden. The wall push-up builds the catching strength your arms need when your hand reaches out in a stumble. The wall calf raise rebuilds the ankle stability that determines whether your foot holds firm or rolls when the ground changes. The wall single leg stand trains the exact balance skill that every single step of walking requires. These are not supplementary exercises. They are not optional extras for seniors who have time. A review of 155 fall prevention studies published in 2024 confirmed that balance and strength training improves postural control, gait stability, and neuromuscular coordination. The research is unambiguous. The exercises work. What changes the outcome is whether you do them every single day or whether you do them occasionally. Jean does them every morning before her first cup of tea, not because she is disciplined in some extraordinary way, because they take 15 minutes and because she knows exactly what they are protecting. She walked down her back step this morning. She did not think about her feet. She did not think about her balance. Her nervous system did. And her nervous system knew exactly what to do because she had trained it to know. That is the goal. not to think about every step, but to trust that the system underneath you has been prepared for whatever the ground decides to do. Your walk is ready. Your body is capable. Start today and come back tomorrow. If you have a question about modifying any of these exercises for a specific condition, a knee replacement, a hip concern, a history of ankle injury, leave it in the comments below. Every question is read and every answer is personal. If this session gave you something useful, please subscribe to Senior Health Hub. There is a session here for every part of your body that deserves better than what age and inactivity have taken from it. And share this with one person whose balance deserves the same attention Jean gave hers. That share costs you nothing, but for the person who receives it, it could be the session that keeps them on their feet.